Peace and blessings, y'all. Look, my oldest daughter said, Mommy, you do more videos where it just shows everyday life. Ah, okay, so I'm gonna do that. Y'all seeing me in the raw. Peace and blessings. I hope y'all doing good. Thank you for those that watch my videos on TikTok, IG, and YouTube, especially YouTube. Y'all, if y'all ain't following me, could you do a sister a favor? Ask Mama Wanda wants you to follow her on YouTube. So, let me give y'all an update. First of all, I'm enjoying my day off. I try to have at least 2 to 3 days off in a row. It's very important. I'm all ready to go. I'm going to go by the lake and walk. Today is Monday, June 2nd. I like to do my movement. I like to do my meditation. Sit by the water and just kind of listen. Yeah, I'm listening to the divine all the time. And I need to practice my Native American flute. I have been posting about that. Yeah. You guys, I have about, I think, 10 instruments. I am a sound healer by osmosis. I would say that people started giving me instruments years ago, and then I was attracted to different types of instruments, and there you go. One day I'm going to show all of my instruments. I'm going to show all of them. But appreciate your encouragement for those that watch. I'm being totally transparent, and it's sort of nerve-wracking, but I just calm myself down because accountability-wise, if I show my progress and I'm able to go back and see it, it inspires me to really get good at a thing. My thing is I'm a multi-creative, so it's like shiny thing. I'm like, my mind is like a little squirrel. So I always got to pull myself back in and get focused. So this morning, what am I doing now? So, spring. I love spring. I love when spring comes. I appreciate all seasons, but I love spring, summer, and fall. And so when spring came and started getting back into my movement and also committed to changing, modify my eating, changing and improving. You know how we do. You know, y'all know how we do, right? So I attempted, let me get this thing. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. I attempted to do a watermelon cleanse. Yeah, watermelon challenge. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, the person that launched it, I mean, they've been a vegan all their life, or since they was 20s, and it was supposed to be eating watermelon every day, nothing but watermelon for 30 days. Well, I didn't make it past the first night. It's amazing how the mind works, the cravings and stuff like that. I'm hearing that in order to detox properly, you need to detox a few times a year, and also other things to release what may be hanging around in your body for so many years. You know, I just recently picked up a parasite cleanse. I don't want to think about it, but I do have it. I did get it. So I'm doing my watermelon. I cut up my watermelon. I'm drinking watermelon water, coconut water. I'm rotating between those three. And I'm doing salads, and any protein I'm doing is seafood. Plenty of fruit. Oh my God, I fell in love with these yellow mangoes. I'm going to cut this up today. I'm going to take it with me when I go to the park. Getting ready to run this NutriBullet. I just cut it up and put it in the NutriBullet. It, you know, it makes its own water. So, hold on. It's gonna go mute for a minute. So got the watermelon going. I love it. I love it. I also been taking some new supplements. A client of mine, a hair client, she came in to a salon. She been coming to me for years, but one time she came in, and the last time I saw her was 30 days prior. When she came in, her hair line, like this temple area, hair was growing all the way out, right? Now, she didn't have any issues. She just likes to make sure she's taking care of herself. You know, she has a busy job on her feet, you know, and she just wanted to make sure she was taking some supplements that helped her from the inside out, right? And so, anyway, now I'm distracted, y'all. Hold up. I need to put my little jewelry thing back on. All I was doing was putting it on. That's a clear quartz. So I said, oh my God, your hair. You got your temples is growing. And like I said, she didn't have any issues, but I was like, that wasn't like that 30 days ago. What you doing? So she said, I am taking these gummies. I ordered them. I'm taking them myself. I don't have any issues. You know, like one of them has biotin and the other is for skin and nails as well as collagen. So it's Nature's Made Collagen. Okay, Nature's Made Collagen. If I post this somewhere where there's a hyperlink, I'll put it to my Amazon. You know, I'm an Amazon affiliate, so I'm going to put the link down there so I get a few pennies if you buy it from my link, right? And then this multivitamin from Ollie. So this is Women's Multi, a multitasking blend of vitamins A, C, D, E, BS, biotin, and folic acid. So she takes both of these. So I take them. Now, doing my fruit, doing my vegetables, doing my movement. What else? I'm doing spring cleaning, moving some stuff around. I had an extra bedroom, and my daughter is co-living with me for a while, and I'm excited because she's around me again. So my day off, I'm rearranging some things since I moved stuff out of her room to the living room, and I got lots of paintings. I haven't been on canvas in a long time, but I am feeling inspired. I do have something on canvas that I started. I just hadn't done anything with. This is the piece that I'm working with. That's it. Here's my home gallery and pieces that I have put up on the wall. That's me. This is a self-portrait. Those are shields, African shields. This one here I'm very, very proud of. Her name is Hey Queen. Hey Queen. If you notice, there's no features. It's a vortex, right? You know? She represents all of divine feminine. Yes. Then I have some pieces over here. This one I love because it has crystals in it. It has crystals. I've embedded crystals in this one. I want to do some more like these with the crystals. This here, I also do a line of paintings I call mirror work because mirrors are embedded into the painting. And this is one of my favorite ones. I actually sent the original to California. This is more of a painting. Well, I got it through CVS. Yeah. But as you can see, I got all these daggone paintings. I gotta find a place for them. So yeah, just a day off. Being, I need to hurry up and get this organized so I can enjoy the day. I love being out by the lake. I love being in quiet. I love movement, and it does so much for me. So when I jump back into my full work week, which is Wednesday through Saturday, I've got the balance that I need. I've just added services back onto my salon schedule. I provide crochet braid styling for the last 10 years, and within that population of clients are women. I service women that have issues with alopecia, scalp and hair conditions. Being able to do a styling for them without the use of glue or tape. What else? And then I just added back onto my schedule doing micro lock installs, which is, I have micro locks. No, I didn't do my own, but I trained with a young lady who specializes in sister locks and micro lock. So I just added micro lock installation back, and I'm going to pace myself this time because it takes a lot of hours. And you know, there was a time I could rock all day long, but I ain't trying to do all that. So I'm only going to take one micro lock client per month, and most of them are actually existing clients who are ready to transition into the experience of freedom with micro locks. So I'm going to go ahead and get organized so I can go out and enjoy the day. It said it was going to be cloudy, but it feels really good. I got the windows open. I got the fans on. I've been feeling really, really, really good. I've been paying attention also on a daily basis. I've been talking about on my pages, you all, I've been talking about relationships. I've been talking about spiritual self-awareness. I've been talking about something I've wanted to talk about for the longest time. And that is what I have been seeing when it comes to the world of dating, if you will, for many years. With any relationship and how we relate to each other, our family, our co-worker, whatever, you know, we as multidimensional beings, we come on the planet, you know, you see your environment, you're impressed by your environment of how you were raised or what you see on TV in the world. It's shaping you in the years of 0 to 7. And then from there, 7 all the way up until probably the age of 40, you're still being programmed. Your subconscious, you've developed beliefs about everything that you do. Okay, beliefs and filters, right? And so relationships, I hear so much, having worked with hundreds of women over the years, and then my own journey of relationship. And I'm in a season of life. I love the peace that I have. I love the flow that I have. I am a creative being. I'm a vibrant energy. I always consider myself ageless in spirit, but physically I am 65. I like my peace of mind. I'm not in partnership. Do I desire to be? Only if it's a good alignment. Outside of that, I redirect my energy to creating, to travel, to examining the things that show up that might seem like they're challenging. How can I convert it from challenge into opportunity? But I'm still human. We all are. And as a spiritual teacher, I've been guided to the awareness of using spiritual self-awareness tools, okay, and systems that have been out there, ancient. And I'm hearing in my spirit, use that, talk about it, share it with your clients, share it with, you know, because I do more than just hair. I'm a co-facilitator of a beautiful sister circles, healing and sisterhood, that was birthed by CEO of Mind Body Goddess, Nia Kepra. And my sister circle is awesome. I appreciate. But what we are living an awakened life by embracing and looking at shadows, not within ourselves. Not, we all have shadows. You all have shadows. Those are the things that you don't want to look at. But looking at it and learning how to transmute it as the gift that's in you, as a gift, and then trans into your highest way of operating, coming from shadow to highest possibility. So, as I just been observing as an African American woman, mature, grown, about the discussions, the common discussions that are going on about dating, and how, you know, dating and marriage is like, wow, more power to you all who are in successful unions. This message is not for y'all. Send it to your single friends. But thanks for watching anyway. But look, here's the deal. You know, I saw something come up the other day. So look at my previous posting and videos. The title is, it was a topic a young man was talking about. What if you never get married? What if that was your plan A? What's your plan B? Right? You know? And he brought up some great points. And what came from that was the reminder of a thought that I've been contemplating for the longest time. And that is the idea of compatibility. Well, let's get back. The idea of doing your work, each person taking the time to dive deep, to do your own work, to understand yourself, your spiritual self-awareness of who you are. Okay? And using the tools that have been given to us through nature, through the cosmos. So I'm drilling it down. Let me just ask a question. How many of you all actually do that internal work in preparation for partnership? Understanding your dynamic makeup, right? Understanding how you think, how you feel, how you've been wired by the divine. Using astrology, using natal charts, using the human design system, using the gene key system. There's different technologies that help you understand yourself spiritually. And many may not, I used to not pay attention to the movement of the sun and the stars, but the bottom line is we are a planet in the system. The ocean does not flood the land because of the moon. Am I right? We have light. Like right now, we got light. And how is it that right here on the East Coast, I can see light, but on another side of the country, they see light too, you know, on the East Coast, whatever. Millions of miles away or thousands of miles away, it's the same sun. That's mind-blowing. You know, a lot of the things that we do in our day-to-day, like right now I'm breathing, my heart is beating. We take for granted. Straight talk, you know? And that's why I go in nature a lot, to be in that reflection. Someone might say, oh, you know, you need to get back to the real world. You know, you can't prance around in nature all the time. You need to be out here hustling and struggling like the rest of us. And I like to say, I am in the real world. I'm in the natural world. As a matter of fact, I study Mayan astrology. The divine brought that to my awareness. Do you know that the time clock and calendar that we're operating on, that the world has been forced to operate with, is the Gregorian calendar? And it changed. Before that, it was Julian. But before that, there was a ancient cultures that many of us as indigenous have come from, operated from a natural calendar, natural time, which, by the way, is still in operation. It ain't gone nowhere. Natural time is the natural moon cycles of 28 days. It's not 30 days. It's not 31. And Mayan astrology, I've talked to you all about that. There's a calendar. It's called the Galactic Calendar. It's actually a beautiful calendar. I'm waiting for the new one to come out because the calendar date starts when it comes to the galactic calendar, or the natural calendar starts on July 26th each year, I believe. Yeah. And then there's 13 moons / months in the calendar of each month 28 days, four equal weeks of 7 days. And there's different terminology for what the days mean. And the chakra system is involved with it. I was compelled to come back. I heard in my spirit to start looking at that again daily. I can put in my birth date. And do you put your time in? I think. Birth date and location, I can't remember because I work with different systems. But I can look up the energy and reflect on the awareness for the day based on the calendar. You know how you look up traditional astrology, and it might have a message for the day. As a matter of fact, I just posted something that I saw come up on a system called The Pattern that I use, an app called The Pattern, and it was talking about June the 4th being a special conjunction of Venus in the heart of the sun. And this is a perfect time to be aware and set intentions around relationship. And the thing is, I had not looked ahead to see what was happening. It's just divine timing brought me in a space to begin to put videos out there and talk about this theme of etheric dating. I heard the term etheric dating in my spiritual ear a few years ago. And so I have a video. It says part 1, etheric dating. Go check it out. And the premise is this: as we navigate the idea of relationship, first, doing your own work. I don't know what, choose a system or work with someone that understands how to share with you your blueprint based on your birthday, time, and where you were born. Your energetic makeup, what you've been encoded by the stars, by the divine, by the Holy Spirit. Seriously now. And when you begin to look just at a basic natal chart or astrology chart, or connect with someone that understands how to do human design, or either the gene keys, Mayan astrology. I have connections for those. I only work within my private circle, working with others in that information. But I have some powerful teachers that I've worked with, specifically master teachers in astrology. On TikTok, one is Hit James, H-I-T, James, James. And Mayan astrology on Instagram is Phoenix Nebula. And then there's a group called Melanated Immortals, if you wanted to know more about Mayan astrology. So I gave you Astrology Connection, Mayan Astrology Connections, Gene Keys, which is a spinoff of the Human Design System. I've been working with that for a while. I'm learning that, and as I learn, I'm just sharing. So, but the bottom line is, look, are you doing your work? For those that are open to that idea, and for those that have always been on the fence and curious about astrology and some of these systems, when you get the information, you pull the report, you'll have ahas. You say, wow, that is a part of me. And most of those reports are going to show you your shadow side and your positive side. So look at the shadow side. Work on transmuting into a gift of the shadows, right? Into your highest opposite of the shadow, right? So when you're doing that work yourself, and especially when you connect with others, even if it's one other person, it's like, wow, I see this. I'm getting this aha moment. Let me run this by you. This is what I'm processing. It's great. people can be excited about spirituality, metaphysics, law of attraction, but if you ain't taking it and doing your work, you're not applying it. You just a spectator. I hate to hurt your feelings. Some of y'all got all kinds of certifications. You be gathering it, but when something happened up in your life, you ain't using none of your skills. I'll tell you. Ooh, child. So, understanding yourself. And then if you're looking at partnership, look at that. And in those systems, there's a way to find out who's your ideal partner energetically. Now, what if you have you have an interest to someone already, or you're involved with someone? It's never too late. Run their report too. And if you are a conscious-minded coupling, conscious-minded, meaning intentional in your connection. You've chosen not to waste time with each other. The purpose of your connection has to have, you choose to have a purpose for the connection. You get to a point in your life where you choose to have a purpose. Why y'all together? Why you interacting? What's the exchange? That should be a mutual exchange. It should be. Not just one tapping off the other. Some of y'all have energies about you that others love to tap, to plug into. Like I just plugged this NutriBullet in the wall because there's a power source. Some of y'all are power sources. The way you speak, some of y'all are power sources right at the heart. Some of y'all are power sources. Telepathy, right? You're giving yourself away. I've recognized about myself. People want to get close to you because you provide a certain energetic power. Sometimes they're not even realizing it. It's called energy vampires. Those of us that are sensitive, that are light workers, that are highly intuitive, we really go through. We do. We go through some stuff. And till you recognize how to walk in your power, keep yourself protected by that white light, and so that anything coming in your proximity will just bump against the shield and transmute into love. It'll go back to them as love, right? It's a lesson. It's a hard lesson sometimes to recognize that you can smile and you can be loving and kind, but you have to have some boundaries because you will drain. Don't let yourself be drained. So going back to, okay, coupling. What if you took the time to really understand your energetic makeup, your divine blueprint, right? Okay? And then you're interested in someone else or you're already involved, pull theirs. Compare it. You'd be surprised. You want to see how y'all get together, how what it says about what works in alignment, and then what it says that your cons or conflicts will be. So put everything else to the side and work on the conflicts. They've got tools and resources now that you can pose a question and say, okay, for example, I am a manifesting generator according to the human design, right? And I might want to pose a question, what's the perfect love match for me? What energy type would that be? If I'm looking at my Mayan astrology, I'm a yellow spectral human. What's the best energy type for me according to Mayan astrology? My gene keys are 34.4 for life work, right? That's just one. What is the best match for me? I already found out what it was. But what if you're excuse me, already engaged or have some sort of dance with another being? Maybe it's not a relationship as official as the word says. But whoever you're engaged with or involved with, or periodically or all the time, run their report and see where the commonalities are. Then ask the question. The technology is out there. For a 30 4.4 gene key. Maybe the other person, I'll pick a number, is a 17.5. Ask the question. The technology is out there. What is the highest possibility of love connection? Or you could say, what is, maybe you want to know all areas. What is the highest possibility? Show us the pros and cons of a love connection. What is the highest possibility? Show us the pros and cons of doing business together, right? And then look at what comes back. And then work on that. And maybe the other person's not even aware. You do your work, because everything that shows up to you is really our picturing everything. Your relationships were agreed upon before you landed on the planet. That's all I gotta say. Check out information on pre-birth planning. That's a whole nother topic. Pre-birth, before you were born. You agree? Come here. I know that's hard to accept. But say thank you to everyone that you are engaged with or involved with, even if it doesn't feel good, and say thank you. Because they either help you rise up to the next level of being authentically confident, you standing your ground, or you'll go back and continue to draw the same type of karmic situation. That's all I got to say right now. Let me drink some of this. That was good. Holla at y'all later.